雨の日の運転って心配ですよね。いざという時によりちゃんと止まれるタイヤといえば横浜タイヤでしょ。
晴れの日の約4倍も事故が多い雨の運転。横浜タイヤならより安心。
タイヤは雨で選ぼう横浜タイヤ。
追い求めれば求めるほど遠ざかる時もある。でも理想に追いつけるのは自分だけだ。池江璃花子は横浜ゴムと世界に挑戦する。限界はない。行くぞ横浜。
MID ホイール Are you ready everybody? MID ホイールキャンディームーディー MID ホイールキャンディーフレンドホイールは MID。
Ultimate lubricant. Mortis.
Made in Japan. Breed.
Oh, so we're live.
Oh.
What's up, everyone?
Okay.
This is Lucho, aka Italy in Japan, from Fuji Speedway for Formula Drift Japan FDJ2. And we're here with Josh. You can see Josh's back, right?
Yeah. I'm hiding in the back. We have judges Kenji Yamanaka, Takahiro Fukuhara, Nobuteru Taniguchi, Yoichi Imamura as commentary, and MC Aichi Akutsu. And myself and Lucho, Josh Secretary, will be on screen shortly.
Hello everyone. This is Lucho, aka Italy in Japan. よろしくお願いします。
Alright, let's meet you guys. Josh Secretary. English commenter for round 1.
Still a little timid.
Yeah, みんなフォーミュラドリフトジャパンのルール判定システムについて説明するよ。まずは優勝までの道のり。大会は予選と決勝に分かれます。予選は単独走行方式。単独で2度走行し、高い方のポイントで上位32位までの決勝進出を争います。決勝は2台によるタンデムバトル方式。先行と後攻を入れ替えての2度の走行による勝ち抜き戦です。これらのコンペティションを決めるのは3名のジャッジ。それぞれライン、アングル、スタイルという視点で判定をします。持ち点はライン35ポイント、アングル35ポイント、スタイル30ポイントの合計100ポイントです。ラインとは規定された各ゾーンをより近く、より理想的なラインで通過できているかを判定します。リアタイヤの設置部分がゾーンの外側のラインをなぞることが高得点のコツ。4本のタイヤのうち3本がラインの外側に出てしまったらポイントは0点になります。各大会によってそれぞれのゾーンに規定ポイントが振り分けられています。アングルとはコースに設定されたゾーンのラインに対してどれだけ深い角度でスムーズに通過しているかを採点します。ラインに対してより垂直なアングルをキープすることが高得点のコツ。各大会によってそれぞれのゾーンに規定ポイントが振り分けられています。スタイルとはドリフトの美しさ、スピード、迫力、ファッションなどドライバー自身が思い描いた走りを確実にコントロールし、ジャッジをうならせることができているかが採点されます。決勝へは先ほど説明した通りポイント上位32台が進出します。決勝は勝ち負けの判定による勝ち抜きトーナメント方式です。追走で行われ先行後攻を入れ替えた2度の走行をもって各ジャッジが勝者の判定もしくはドローの判定をします。3人中2人以上が出した判定で勝者および再走が決定します。追走を有利にするポイントは先行では単独走行と同じくよりポイント基準に沿った良い走りをすることが前提です。それが遂行できていなければジャッジの印象に大きく影響します。 後方車両は先行車両と同じラインで同じ角度を取りながらより接近して追随します。しかし先行車両に接近できていても同じライン同じ角度でなければスピードスタイル的に理想的な走りとは言えず勝利にはつながりません。それは先行車両が通ったラインをショートカットすれば接近しやすくなり、また角度が浅ければ速度を上げやすくなり接近しやすくなる、そして調整幅が大きくなるという理由からです。審査はジャッジ席で行っているのでそこから見た判断になります。そのためにジャッジ席の真横に各チーム1人が入れるスポッター席という場所を設けており、ジャッジの見え方をドライバー、チームスタッフと共有できるようになっています。観客席などジャッジ席以外の場所で見ていた場合、審査結果と全く違うように見えることがあります。ライブ放送で見ていた場合も同じように感じる場合がありますが、それはこの競技がジャッジ席からどのように見えているかで審査されるためです。それぞれが見ている場所によりジャッジ席およびライブ放送のカメラ位置との角度の違い、高低差などで見え方が変わってしまうからです。あくまでもフォーミュラドリフトの審査はジャッジ席からの見え方でジャッジが判断するということになります。それらをご理解の上、フォーミュラドリフトジャパンをお楽しみください。以上がルール概要でした。さあ、フォーミュラドリフトジャパンの楽しみ方が分かったところで Here we go!
Welcome, welcome, welcome again. So now we understand the rules.
Time to see some drifting.
Yeah, in a little bit. Actually, what time is it? Let's see. We got another, 10 minutes to go. And we just learned actually that car 85, Daisuke Hara, left the competition today, but we don't know why though.
No, not yet.
Today's going to be interesting. We're going to end up with the top 16 for FDJ2. And we're going to see the results tomorrow, and then FDJ1 top 32 tomorrow as well.
Nice and cool out today.
It is nice. I wanted to say it's a beautiful day out, but actually technically not. It just feels good.
Yeah.
I was afraid it would be very, very hot. It is clear though. It is quite easy to see.
No rain.
Oh, I haven't had the ringtone on since '92, so will be fun. Interestingly, today, yes, it's the first time I'm live as an MC, as they call it here in Japan, but also the first time that I see an FDJ competition live at all. I've watched a bunch of videos and I've watched it live a million times, but I've never been here in person.
Yeah, I've done some spotter duty, some maintenance. First time MC though.
Yeah, Josh is definitely a veteran here, so I'm just the guy that woke up here and by mistake ended up on the same podium, but Josh is going to be the main man.
So it looks like they're at zone 1. They're repainting the zone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they just finished practice, so there was quite a few practice runs there. Yeah, I can see the zone being repainted right now. So there's going to be 3 outer zones and 1 inner clip. And we are Fuji Speedway. That's a quite high speed course too.
It's not so technical, but it's super flowing.
Yeah.
The trickiest thing to be from zone 1 to zone 2, they need to be able to stretch it a little bit to pull zone 2.
That's right.
And to hit the inner clip. If you go a little shallow, then you have to essentially drop your line, which pushes you wide into zone 3.
Yeah, 2 to inner clip actually seems to be quite challenging, especially if you want to maintain an angle.
So the 3-2-1 is what those cones are back there that we can barely see.
Yeah.
That just means that they have to initiate by then. You can initiate any time before then, but you have to initiate by the last set of
The
cones.
last set, yeah. But we should be able to see it from here, from these monitors. Yeah.
Yeah, they normally show it to us.
Yeah, they should be. It is not wet though. I mean, I was worried that it would be a little wet.
Yeah,
Seems to be dry enough.
it was a bit misty and light
yeah.
rain yesterday.
Well, practice definitely did dry it completely almost.
Yeah, the main lines should be dry. There's plenty of smoke.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day.
We had a bit of oil on the track earlier, but it seems like the track crew, they cleaned that up nicely.
Yeah. So Josh, how do you end up here as an announcer?
I just get lucky. You hang out at tracks enough, speak a little bit of Japanese. Next day, you're out here.
A little excited, a little nervous.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Yourself?
Not really nervous, quite excited. Just trying to make sure that I don't mess anything up. Just following your lead.
Yeah.
I'm the comic relief. As soon as I get, in track.
I thought that was my job.
I can pull out the Italian accent a little bit thicker. There's something there. There's something there.
Yeah.
As a usually media person, I really like how those angles there, like the photographers and videographers can actually be very, very close to the action. And I thought it was only for official media, but actually apparently it's regular media as well.
Yeah, you just got to you have to register and get a media vest.
Yeah, usually I'm here as media, not for these particular events, but the Fuji Speedway. But for these particular events, that corner right there is perfect. Yeah, they're actually shooting it right now on camera. You can see it to the left. Oh, there we are. They're there. Hello. It's a huge operation too. I was telling Josh yesterday, I was very surprised by how big the whole setup was here at Fuji Speedway for Formula Drift. I always knew it was big, I just didn't realize how big it was.
The pits are awesome.
Yeah.
Like, they're top notch. You go to any of the local tracks, you're like, oh, I don't get a bathroom in my pit. I don't have air. I don't have water. What's going on here?
Yeah, the pits here are really, really nice. Would you say that these are like the best, not best track, rather the best outside of track setup?
I would say the stuff that's associated with the track, so the pits, the tech booth, everything. It's probably top notch that I've ever been to.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of other tracks that I like in different ways, but as far as the stuff that's associated with the track, it's great here.
Well, Fuji Speedway has a special place in my heart. I absolutely love it here. And then look, there's birds of prey flying around. I mean, it's a film-like situation.
They're ready to scoop up some sandwiches.
Wow. I wish I could direct the camera there. That's absolutely crazy. Sorry for the quiet minute, guys. We were looking for the live chat. It's not appearing on our monitor, which means that we're just gonna pull it up from our own sources right now. Yeah, this is us, right? めっちゃ日本語. That's a lot of Japanese. Wait, is this it? Is this what? No, this is, I think the.
Yeah, sorry guys, we were trying to pull up the live stream to be able to read chat.
And we're back. We did pull it up. Like, the thing is that I don't know how we did. So if I lose this chat, I'm never gonna find it again.
I tell you what, FDJ2's got some fans and some family. They will come to every event.
Yeah,
it's great.
That's actually one of the first things that I remember about Fuji Speedway when I started working, close to the track. And I came here, and I don't even remember what event it was. It was something related to Nissan probably. And I saw these families all over the place, like picnics and camping. There was these old men with the flags waving them. Like, it was beautiful. Oh no, there's something about it that really connects with me.
I'll tell you what though, like that's the thing I love about FDJ2 and 3. It's essentially grassroots. It's friends, family, everybody coming out to support the drivers. I mean, it's great. I don't know how to put it into words so well, but
you get to see. It's one of those things that you kind of got to experience yourself. And FDJ3 and FDJ2 is when before the quote-unquote big time. You know what I mean? And I think there is more support, because even more support is even needed, I would say. Like, you kind of need those people to be there. Yeah, Villain, it's Friday. It's Friday. So it's Friday morning, in fact. So a lot of people will be working. I would assume that Saturday and Sunday would be a little bit more active days.
Whenever we came in this morning, we came in right around 6:30.
Yeah.
There was cars already waiting in line to get in.
That's right. And for cloudy Friday morning, actually, I would say it's a pretty interesting pull-up.
Everybody just getting last-minute prep done right before the qualifying.
Yeah, we're there. Theoretically, we will start any minute. Yeah, the cars are lined up right now. The camera is showing them. I see yellow flags up, so just about to start. I see some tire warm up there in the burnout area.
I mean, one thing that's crazy and not a lot of people realize is without proper tire warm-up, you get out and you take your first lap, and it is not consistent at all.
Absolutely, yeah.
You don't have the grip in the first corner that you have in the second and the third corners.
Yeah.
It's car 260, Chin Hizun.
Chin Shi-jun.
Team Taiwan, Elite Silver Mist, BMW E92.
And there he goes.
Coming around 3, 2, 1, bringing out deep zone 1, switching back.
Zoom to a little out.
Get close to the inner clip. Bring it around zone 3.
Yeah, there seemed to be a little bit of a hiccup between 2 and the clip.
It's pretty tricky.
Yeah.
Slight run off the zebra just a little bit.
He lost a little bit of the slide between 1 and 2 as well.
A little bit outside on the inner clip. But yeah. Still in the books, right?
It's still in the books.
Yeah. Got that first run done. Nervous jitters out of the way.
Yeah, right? I mean, there's got to be something there also about being the first of the first event.
Yeah. We got some fans just hanging out, watching things go.
That sounded a lot like Speedway from Family Guy. Friends become enemies? Enemies become friends?
Yeah.
But they started very much on time. I mean, it was supposed to be 10:10, and he was 10:10.
Yeah. The first few runs, everything goes smooth. As long as things go smooth, everything.
Yeah, but when do things get smooth ever? Like, you know, fully smooth the whole day? Come on.
I mean, you can always hope for it, right?
You can hope for it. We see a 63 here, 22, 23, 18 in line angle and style.
Car number 896, Ronnie Russell, RPM parts. 180SX or RPS 13.
Oh, that's one of my favorite cars there.
So I know Fausto's been helping them out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And away he goes.
Oh, taking it out deep.
Yeah, there was
Switch back. A little shallow. Bringing it out.
The aggressive start became a little shallow on the second.
Very nice.
Outside area, but all in all, this was a nice fun run.
Yeah.
Very aggressive entry here.
Yeah. I'm hearing limiter the whole time, and I love it.
Yeah, I think the shallow entry there may have been because he wanted to set up the clip properly.
Yeah.
And he did do a good job at that. Could have been a little bit more angle, maybe, if you want to be nitpicky. All in all, a very good run.
Yeah, again.
The first runs, it's always, there's more pressure.
The first runs are tricky because it's like, do you go out and you shoot for the moon?
Right.
Or do you, I'm going to play it safe, get one in? Especially with one, I feel like everybody, it's every single run shoot for the moon.
Yeah. Oh.
With two, some guys play it a little safe. Sometimes it's the first run they play it safe. Sometimes it's the second run. I got to put something in the books.
Yeah, you also want to save some for the second run sometimes.
So 78. Line 29, angle 25, style 24. Car number 63.
And that's Fuga Kimura with a JZ Mark II.
With Team Trinity Racing. That first corner is nice. You just get a good power over, and you just keep the throttle down.
Here goes the second area, and the clip.
A little deep going into zone 3.
And I couldn't see the clip. Did you manage to?
The Hulk just tried to take the dude's food.
Get out.
No, I did.
Okay, we got distracted by a Hulk trying to steal food from somebody watching the competition. But yeah, as you see here in the third outer area, he's straightened up quite a bit. And for somebody who was asking who were the US announcers, that's Josh for you, and I am Lucio, aka Italian in Japan, here as support. This was Fuga Kimura with Trinity Racing. Let's see what the judges say about the score.
The score is being tallied up right now.
It was a good safe start. He may have lost a little bit after the clip. Although I'm really curious to see if there is a replay of the clip itself, because I couldn't really see it.
And a 62.
62.
Line 25, angle 22, and style 15.
He places in third place right now, behind Chin Shi-chun with Team Taiwan, and at first place for now is RPM Parts Dale Russell with the 180SX.
Currently out the gate is number 28, Go Yamaguchi from Dorioka with Autoway with the S15 Sylvia. Bringing it out to zone 1.
Oh wow, nice.
Hitting it hard.
That was
zone
really
2.
nice.
Beautiful. Hitting the inner clip. Decent angle. Coming out to zone 3.
He kept the angle consistent.
Just a little shallow on 3. But overall, very good run.
He could have had a deeper angle there from the get-go, but all together it was a very smooth run.
Just hitting it deep, hitting it hard.
Didn't lose any speed, no hiccups.
Just, I think, a little shallow going into the
Number
inner clip.
Inner clip?
Yeah. And the tricky thing is, especially with the inner clip, is if you don't get a good through with the inner clip, it's hard to set up for the outer zone.
That's right.
But like it all starts with zone 1, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And to me, zone 1, zone 2 were great. Just a little shallow in zone 2 or inner clip to bring it out to zone 3.
Yeah, zone 1 was, at least from what I saw, it looked pretty much perfect. His tires were right at the limits without boarding out. Let's see what the judges think. 79, which puts him in
first place for now.
First place for now. Very good run for
27,
Yohei
27,
Yamaguchi.
25.
I don't see. Oh, okay.
Car number 111, Sugihiro Naoki from Wisteria SPM Racing in the Wisteria ECR 33 Skyline.
I think, yeah, the only 33 today, at least that I could see.
He's coming out wide.
Oh, he went
just a little wide.
Quite wide. You could say that it was a good setup for the inner clip.
So now the judges will have to look to see if he went 3 tires out.
It looked, I don't want to say anything because I'm not 100%, but let's see here. It definitely looks like 3 tires out, but let's see what the judges see. Now, on the positive side, the second zone and the clip were pretty nice, but yes, unfortunately, 3 tires out. That's a total of 0.
Hopefully his spiders got him down for the next run.
Hopefully.
He was having some issues yesterday in the rain, but so many drivers were having some issues in the practice yesterday in the wet.
And he's 26? No,
Yeah.
26? Masayuki Minami.
Team YNJ, S13, Sylvia. I guess it's Olympia, yeah. Looks like maybe engine troubles?
Yeah. I would say that's a very, very safe start. I wonder if there was some issues from the get-go.
I mean, on the plus side, they'll have plenty of time for their next qualifying run
That's right.
to try and get whatever needs to be done.
Let's call it a very safe start.
That's a good sighting line.
We see the next driver preparing in the warm-up zone.
Sometimes the trickiest part is not knowing that you have engine troubles until you get off the line.
Yes. Some troubles don't really come out until you actually push a little bit. And
There's some issues with the warm-up.
I don't know if it's the car or the track.
Oh, it looks like maybe a belt dropped.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit of a breakdown.
I guess time to push the car back to the pits. Hopefully it's just a belt. He'll be able to make the next run.
So here, Akumi Noroi in the chat is asking, do they get a second chance when they lose the first run? So they are they going to be able to do the whole
two
run?
qualifying runs. Two qualifying runs.
But even in this case, for example, he didn't do the first one at all.
So
will he get a second one?
What he could do is he could take a competition timeout, and it's like 5. It doesn't start till you get back to the pits. So you can get back to the pits, throw it on, but you get 1 competition timeout for the duration. So it's tricky. It's if you're confident that you can qualify with just 1 run, then I wouldn't use the competition timeout.
Just in case, yeah.
But it's tricky, right?
It is tricky, yeah. And there you have it from Josh, the Bible itself.
yeah, okay. I mean, it's all a bit gambling, right? It's you never can tell.
Yes, I try to read the chat as much as possible. I have a background as a streamer, so it kind of comes easy. And whatever questions you guys may have, please do ask.
Yeah, let us know, definitely.
We'll do our level best to answer, otherwise we'll ask somebody who knows. I think there is still some trouble maybe there at the warm-up area.
I don't. They should be able to get the next car started warming up, but they didn't have it warmed up, and we can't see it from here.
Yeah.
That makes it a little tricky.
We need a dedicated camera here for certain specific areas, guys. FDJ, please let us know if that is feasible.
We get 8 cameras set up, just a wall of
Just
cameras
for
on the
us,
side.
just so that we have something to talk about.
I tell you what, you see this in Japan a lot, right? The blue tarps.
Oh yeah.
Like all the time.
Yeah, because people don't really care too much about the rain. Then again, it's Japan. It rains like 250 days a year here, so people are used to the rain.
Yeah.
When they want to watch a race, they come prepared for sure. And
Picnics, you see parkers all the time too.
Like even in the parking lot sometimes, like at other events, like they set up camp, like they pretty much build a mini house. Well, there's going to be 32 coming out. Sorry, there's going to be 16 coming out today from FDJ2. How many in total? That's a good question. There is a lot also because it's kind of hard to say because some of them exited the competition. We don't know the reasons why. But at the end of the day, it's going to be 16. Now, the next car is getting ready. Tomohiko Kobayashi, if I'm not mistaken. Is it?
Yep.
103, yes.
Fat 5 Racing with
nice 86.
86.
And there he goes.
Just coming around, hitting that power over, good speed, bringing it out to zone 1. Nice and deep, flipping back, deep. Carrying it good, looking great. Out the zone.
He lost a little bit of angle on the third zone. And did I see a little bit of tire go out in the first one, or did I imagine it?
Oh, so on the zebra, a rumble strip?
Yeah, here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just right outside of the zebra.
The Japanese use a phrase, giddy giddy.
Giddy giddy,
nice and slow. Or nice.
Like almost.
It's almost right there. Whether they get points deducted or not, I mean,
we'll see. That's not up to us.
It's tricky. All I know is it looked good.
It did look good. Yeah, it was a very good entry. Safe and aggressive, as somebody said earlier in chat. Second zone looked very clean. He may have lost a little bit on the third one, but also the clip looked good from this angle. So let's see what the judges judge. Well, I didn't see anything that would warrant a 0, but let's see. Actually, 83.
Oh, yeah, 83.
So this is the highest score for the day. Tomohiko Kobayashi of Fat 5 Racing
29, 28, 26.
takes home an 83, and he is ahead. Second place for now is Yohei Yamaguchi, and third place for now is Bear Russell.
Car number 373, MSG Minami with MSG in his S13 Sylvia. That's a massive win. I love it.
That is a very big win. Wow. And away he goes.
Out zone 1, nice.
Good zone 1 and 2.
Bring it up to 2.
The play may be a little bit shallow, but good angles.
Oh, nice.
Good angle on 3. What do you think about the clip, Josh?
The clip, he had a bit more angle. You'll be able to see his tires just hard.
Yeah, it seems to be a little...
Which is good. It's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially if you have the speed to carry it out. You'll see, especially in the one, they'll just come in to the clip sideways.
Yeah, yeah.
Just straight sideways.
So lots of speed there. And that's going to be tomorrow, by the way, guys. Tomorrow there's going to be the qualifiers for FDJ1. We're going to be here, and we're going to come up with the top 32 of FDJ1. Today is going to be the top 16 for FDJ2.
Yeah, it does make me wonder about the wing, right?
Yeah.
Like, has he tried running without the wing too?
I wouldn't. Did you see it at all? Because I don't remember seeing that wing earlier, so I don't know if they mounted it.
I mean, because it definitely can make the difference.
Yeah. So we got the next car preparing here. S15 with Stewart Inoue. Well, Stewart with Racing.
S15 Sylvia.
Oh, he went full out. Unfortunately, quite of a fun, aggressive start, but it came with punishment.
I mean, he definitely went for it.
He did go for it. I mean, and sometimes you just gotta go for it, and some you win, some you lose, and yeah, this is definitely appearing to be 3 tires out. Did you see the score for the S13? I missed it.
So it's not on ours. Oh no, this one's
it was on theirs. Okay.
For the S13 for ours on our live stream video, it doesn't match with our other screen. So I looked over it as it closed out.
I see. Well, we'll keep it as a mystery, and we'll learn about it later. In the meantime, next car lining up. JZX Chaser. Hinato of LB Racing. Athletes and LB Racing.
I like cars. It's a nice, simple paint.
There is some fascination to it.
Just nice.
This is one of the more subdued Liberty Walk liveries for sure. It's age, dude. It's age. We like simple and clean.
Bring it around. Coming in
Good
nice.
entry.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Very nice. And now he brings it home on the third zone. These may be one of the best runs that we've seen today so far.
Just hanging out in zone 3. That's the best place to do it.
Here he goes with the replay. Zone 1 very much within the limit. Zone 2 and 3 he maintained a good angle and speed. I like this one. Let's see what the judges think.
I think that the only thing that would have been a little bit better if you could have had a little bit more angle going into the inner clip.
The clip, yeah.
But overall, really good run. Really
Although I
good
feel that in order to get a bad, like a good angle for the clip, you have to come in with quite a bit of speed, which could be effectively very challenging, a little bit risky maybe at this stage. What do you think? Because it seems to be like you would have to go into number 2 and come out with quite a bit of speed to get that angle.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's tricky, but
yeah, that's the game, right?
Yeah. I mean, speed.
That's a 79.
Yeah. Speed is what gets you the angle.
79, and now he ties with Yohei Yamaguchi.
Second place, yeah?
For second place, yes. Next one up, another Sylvia, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see, I don't want to say the name until I'm sure.
118, Takuma Yokoyama.
Yes.
From Bellicolo Racing and S15 Sylvia.
Ooh, that's a nice Italian name. Veicolo. Means vehicle. Okay, here he goes.
Bring it down.
Brings it in on the back. I would have hoped for a little bit more angle, but it was a safe and full slide.
So there was not very much angle coming out of zone 2, but that let him put more angle in for the inner clip to set up for zone 3.
Yeah, here in the replay, yeah. He uses the whole zone. The angle could have been a little bit better, but yeah, you're right. Like in zone 3, he brings it.
Yeah, vert 344, that's exactly right. It's the only way you can pour on a lot of angle coming out of zone 2 is if you're carrying a ton of speed.
Yeah.
So you have to come in a little shallow to be able to get the angle at the inner clip to be able to get out to zone 3.
Let's see, Takuma Yokoyama Yokoyama, sorry, of Vehicular Racing with his S15. Silvia scores a 73.
Coming up next to the line is number 7, Soshiro Nakayama, or Nakamura, with Bellino Racing.
Japan Environment Development Racing with Bellino.
Oh, yeah.
Good, it was a mouthful.
With the S15.
Another S15 coming in, yes, with a full first zone and second. He was very close on that clip. Very consistent run all in all from where I'm sitting.
It looks beautiful. First zone, second zone, he hits too much angle and essentially has to almost drive straight to get through the clip.
Yeah, he has to correct a little bit, but I think in that correction he may have saved it. Oh, that's a nice 1950s Airstream. Cool.
Oh yeah, dude. Yesterday, it was raining too. I was like, oh, please let it not rain tomorrow. Hopefully it's just gonna be cloudy the rest of this weekend.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit more sun on Saturday and Sunday, but hopefully not hot.
Hey, if I get to choose, I like this weather,
Yeah,
just as is. '69 for Nakamura Soshiro.
There's just enough time between runs for the smoke to
to clear up a little bit.
It's perfect.
And the first fair lady of the day, Jace, also with Vehicular Racing. And here he goes, lots of smoke coming out already. Good
Hitting the
first.
zone, driving it deep.
He hit the second zone too. A very, very slight
Just
correction.
Clutch kicking to keeping the RPMs.
A teeny tiny nitpicking slide, nitpicking by mine for me. Between 2 and clip. Although I couldn't see the third zone. He seems to be from this angle seems to have been a little bit out, but let's see what the judges have seen.
On the plus side, all 3 wheels stayed in.
Yeah.
Well,
it didn't look like
he didn't have 2 wheels out. I should say.
it didn't look like it was 3 wheels out, so
Yeah.
he might very well get some points deducted for that. But other than that, up until the third zone, he was running a really good run. I liked it. Jace with his Z33.
Coming in at an 80.
That is a good score for today.
30, 29, 21.
Jumps in second place as of now, behind only Tomohiko Kobayashi with his 83 points. Good qualifying run for sure for Jace with Vehicular Racing.
Next we have car number 42, Daichi Isaki with Kira Power and KFK and Suron with S15 Sylvia.
Definitely one of the favorite JDMs for FDJ. And good start. Hits the second area with a good angle, goes in third with a nice fluid run.
Those back wheels are chattering.
He was spinning.
Just bringing it out, swinging it around.
Nice angle through and through. Seems from here pretty clean run.
Yeah, that little e-brake right out of zone 2.
Yeah.
Sets up perfect.
That was really, really well done.
Yeah, see, it's cool because on the live stream we can watch.
Yeah, we're a little bit behind. Oh, yeah, we have a third shot here.
We can watch it a third time. Just bring it around.
Yeah, he brought it. He brought a good angle to the clip as well. All in all, these looked, from our point of view, like a more than just decent run. From my point of view, I should say.
Yeah, no, it looked really good. Fans are setting up their cameras to get all the best angles.
I've seen some pro-level cameras from the fans on some of the stands. I'm talking about really 85. The judges also saw a very good run, and Daichi Esaki brings home an 85, effectively jumping ahead of everyone so far. We're about to come in with another chaser. No? Question mark? Doesn't look like it.
Hachiroku.
Yep, because let me see. Who's this Hachiroku?
So number 48, Tomoyuki Shizuoka from Oshigen, OS Genkin, Kamui Produce with a Hachiroku.
And here he goes. Kitoshiba goes in. First area. Could have been a little bit deeper. Loses a little bit of angle on the second. And seems to have missed the clip. And spins right outside of the third zone. He may have been with a few tires out. Let's see the replay. He comes in a little timid. Could have been a little bit more angle from the get-go. Loses a little bit of angle on the second.
So because he went shallow into zone 2,
right,
that forced him wide through the clip, and that set him up super wide going into zone 3.
Yeah. Let's see what the judges say. It was
it would have been spin.
Probably less of an
0.
idea run. Yes, he gets a 0. But don't forget, guys, this is just the beginning. We are not quite done yet. And we have Takeru Takata with his S15 Silvia, Garage Takata with Autoshop Wise, number 215. Let's see what they bring. Sometimes nerves do play a role. Sometimes they do play a role. I mean, it's a lot of stress. There's a lot of people watching. There's a lot on the table. I know I would be nervous.
Yeah, and even if you don't think about any of those things, you still have to drive in Fuji.
That's right.
Bring it around, hitting gas.
Nice speed, I see there. Oh, okay.
Oh.
That may be...
I don't know.
I wonder what that could be. That's not just a mistake. There has to be some kind of issue. He didn't want to go in the slide at all.
Yeah, I couldn't see if the front wheels started the initiation.
Right.
Or was he just trying to power over and it didn't happen?
I don't know. I mean, I thought that he was getting quite a bit of speed, and then I realized that he wasn't really trying to slide at all. I don't know if there was some problem with the steering, maybe. Let's see.
We're not getting a replay on our screens.
So we're going to watch it on YouTube.
Oh, nice. Here we go.
And yes, the score is an unfortunate 0, but I'm really curious to know. Didn't seem like he was down on power, unless he may have actually lost power at one point. It was really hard for me to see from here what could have been.
I mean, maybe it was grip racing.
But the show
Did he have a
goes
transponder on it?
This is number 22. 92. I cannot find that.
Before. when his
Yes.
belt slipped.
And he hits us. Oh, too much of a wiggle between 1 and 2. He tries to correct it. We'll see how that pans out. And it seems like he was a little bit out in zone 3 as well. We'll see in the replay. He came in with what I thought could have been a good angle.
What,
and
something flew off his back window.
oh, I didn't see that. And
Yeah.
here I see, yeah, like the wiggle. So it could have been related to
So
whatever flew off.
his back. So he essentially counter drifted between zone 1 and zone 2, and straightened the. It looked like his back window, part of his back window popped out while he was approaching.
I didn't even see it. So yeah, what Josh said, I definitely need to pay more attention. I was looking at the tires. But anyway, so unfortunately for Suzuki Kenji, this was a 0 run. And we're moving on right now with... oh yeah, something did fly off actually.
See?
Yep. Good eye. Good God, we have another Hulk here.
I got lucky.
We can see. Okay, I'm gonna watch the replay specific. Oh wow. Okay, how did I not see that? He actually he lost half a freaking window. How blind am I?
I don't know. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Really? You could have. You should have. In fact, I mean, I would have definitely said something.
Now we just get that back to the pits, tape it up, and get ready for his second run.
Make sure that the track is nice and clean. We have like the emergency crew right now.
Just to make sure there's no debris or anything else on the track.
The next one up should be the Kano Yasuo. Or am I wrong? No, that's not. Definitely.
Is that the
Maybe Sensei?
Sensei?
Because Takano drives a 180 SX. That does not look like it.
Oh. I got him scratched out on my list.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay, that's why. So Yasuo Takano apparently is out of the race. We don't know why.
We're just waiting for the track patrol to clear the track. I thought that they had left and then they went back on.
Nope.
And now they're leaving again. I tell you what, blue lights on a red car, that stands out.
Doesn't look good though. Doesn't look good. I have a red car. Should put blue lights on it.
Yeah, that's.
Who's gonna say anything? I mean,
You're not gonna get in trouble.
it's not like the
Not
cops
at
are gonna chase you.
I got lights too. We're team.
But yeah, actually, that chaser had quite a few problems today. Not a good day luck-wise.
And getting ready. Track's cleared.
Oh,
There's-
see the Hulk
there
right
it
there.
goes.
That's our friend, the Hulk, who
Stealing
steals food.
sandwiches.
That's why he's flying so low.
Dude, they know.
And we see Sensei's S15 getting ready. Number 110, LG Project and the TMS Racing. Going in right now.
Starting off with a nice power over.
Yeah.
Just bringing it around.
All right, good entry. Follows with a very similar angle, touches the clip well, and it comes out of the third zone in a pretty fluid run.
He was a little shallow going
Yeah.
into zone 1, but that let him pick up speed for zone 2, the clip to zone 3.
He did maintain the same angle through and through. I wonder if I would have corrected or tried to just do a safe run in his place.
No, I think he ended up doing very well, especially towards the end. But one thing that's a little tricky for us to see up here is it's hard to see if they're hitting into zone 3 because of all the smoke.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's looking back into the video just to see. There he goes, bringing it around zone 1. Flip back to zone 2. Nice clip.
Yeah, for me the hardest thing to see from here is the clip, actually. But
me, definitely zone 3, because by the time that they get over there,
yeah, the smoke
is so much smoke just rolling off.
Oh, I lost the score, but no, wait, we have another opportunity right here. Oh, Derek comes in and saves the day, 84. Thank you very much.
Okay, car number 66, Yuma Okada with Kaitaku Racing S15 Sylvia.
Nice zone 1. Comes in 2, uses all the space, a nice clip. He seems to be a little out in zone 3, unfortunately. I don't know why I started yelling. I'm sorry, the noise of the car kind of got to me. Up until zone 3, he was having a very, very nice run.
Zone 3, very... so close.
He took a good risk, like lots of speed and power, good angle, and here he seems to have lost it quite a bit. Yeah. It's unfortunate.
The 3 tires out in zone 3, so close. To fix that, just dial a little bit more angle into the inner clip, and you'd be set up perfect. But overall, it was looking great.
Yes, it was looking like a really, really good run for Ryuma Okada. We're not quite done yet. No, I didn't get angry. I just got excited. I don't get angry. I don't have anger in me.
Oh, so they're just trying to confuse us now.
Like the fan came out and the MC should have stayed in, but the fan did come out, not of the person but the sport.
Car 34, Yuki Inoka, Bold World Junction Racing with a Junction R34.
And the first R34 today. He seems to be out. I don't think he was 3. Good second zone. And let's see how he goes in zone 3. Seems to have gained some angle on zone 3.
Nice coming around in zone 3.
He definitely was out in the first zone. I don't know whether it was 3 tires. I don't think so, but let's see what the judges see. After the first mistake, he does recover very well in zone 2 clip and especially zone 3. I liked the nerve of steel of Inaoka.
His score will be popping up pretty soon over here.
Let's see what we got. Oh, those chalets, those little houses there are really, really nice.
Oh, that's the new camp zone?
Yep.
Dude, they got gas too.
Yeah, they got everything.
So cooking, whatever you need.
72. Catches the 9th place for the day. And now we got Magician coming up. Shuichi Shinouchi has 14.
Just bring it around. I just love like the super long power over.
There he goes. Zone 2 could have been a little deeper, but and also in the clip, he loses it, unfortunately. Before zone 3. He could have been a little bit deeper, I think, in zone 1 and 2, and I guess it got to him. Tried to overcorrect and lost it.
0.
0 for Shinouchi, unfortunately. And the show must go on. GR86 Haruzake Racing Eijio Noguchi.
So I've seen this car like for the last 3 or 4 years. I just love the paint.
The livery is so cool. I was about to say. I am kind of a sucker for bicolors, but
And the thing is, this is like tri.
good speed entry, lots of smoke already. 2 tires out. He goes in a spin from the beginning. Ouch. Too bad, too bad.
That
Doesn't seem like there is any damage to the person, the car, or the track, but definitely the run got hurt pretty badly. Colors of fire though, and here we go with the emergency lights, letting everybody know that there is indeed a problem.
Yeah, the rear just washed out once it hit the grass.
Yes.
And then it got to the point where you couldn't correct.
Yeah, right here, and that's when he loses it. He came in very hot. The gamble didn't pay. This was Noguchi of Harukaze Racing with his 86.
That could have been so much worse.
Could have been, yes. I think he controlled it relatively well given the situation. Next one up. Ooh, an S13. Nishizaki. 727 Tomoharu Nishizaki of Tamematsu Thunderbird with the Kiyama Jinya.
That's a little tricky.
Kiyama Jinja, actually. We're getting to the run. Not too aggressive, pretty conservative, but safe and good. A little bit more angle on zone 2 would have been nice. Clip gets touched. Zone 3 seems to be very much on the limit. I think he did better in zone 3 than he did in 1 and 2. Simple and safe sometimes could be the way to go. You could either take a risk or play it safe. You're gambling points.
I mean, it's really like a game of chess, yeah?
That's right, yeah.
So each zone has a set number of points associated with it. So if you mess up in one zone, you're like, okay, do I gamble and try and get the best out of the rest of them? Let me see if I can max out my angle, max out my line. But it's tough, especially if you get off on the first one.
That's right.
It's hard to correct an issue whenever you're offline or off angle after the first zone, especially when it leads up into the second.
Oh, the chat is calling a score. Let's see how close they can get. Keep throwing numbers, guys. The total was actually 62. And that puts him in 13th place. Rahman Russell is up next with By Now Japan 86. Actually, correction, guys. We're just hearing that number 777, Rahman Russell, is out.
This is 614, Ken Young with KCM Trade and TRC with an Alteza.
Oh, nice. Cool car. I'm sorry, I'm very passionate about Altezas.
Go ahead and starting.
Nice start.
A little shallow in
A little shallow in zone 1 and full spin before zone 2. Too bad, although cinematically, freaking awesome.
I think if you can finish that out, you should get bonus points for it.
For what? Oh, you think so? Yeah, they should though. If you do it well enough, if you do it cool enough.
Like, okay.
It's like, you know, if I'm out, I gotta go do something else.
You can deduct my zone 2 points, but I get a bonus style points.
But I'm cool. Yeah, there was next time I'm gonna put one of my cameras right there. Too bad for Ken, but that's how the game goes. GR86 preparing, so this must be Wu Timmy of RSR and RC Racing. And he goes. Already a very aggressive start. Let's see if he keeps that attitude going in.
Yeah, he's definitely
going for all the marbles. He's definitely going in. Right on the limit. He loses quite a bit of angle in zone 2. Clips zone 1 but in a straight line, and clips the clip in a straight line. Zone 3 seems to have corrected a little bit. Nice aggressive start. Maybe a little bit more angle would have served him better. What do you think?
Like maybe if he would have held on to zone 1 a little longer and entered zone 2 a little shallower and been able to pull it a little deeper. I feel like he's super gripped up though.
Yeah.
But these are all they're all the same spec. So he might be running super low air pressure.
It could be, yeah. All in all, it was an exciting run. Address these.
Oh, thank you, Kenny. I really appreciate you, bud.
Call the score, guys. Call the score. Let's see how close you get. We won't call the score, but I'm curious to see what you guys think before the judges come up with the official score. That is a 60. I've seen a few of you guys saying 60. That was very close. Actually, it was on point. 15th place for Timmy. Coming up is Kobayashi's Mark II with the Team Trinity Racing.
Just swinging it around, gunning the throttle.
And he goes in pretty hard as well. Controlled. A little bit of a wiggle up to zone 2. And straightens up a little bit in zone 3.
Yeah, I don't. That's quite a bit of a correction.
Yeah. You can see the first wiggle right here, actually.
It's pretty tricky holding the angle from the inner
Absolutely.
clip to zone 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially if you if your angle's a little off, trying to maintain it the whole time.
Here you can see from zone 2 already, he's straightening up a little bit and then tries to overcorrect after the clip. Doesn't pay off, unfortunately.
What, Kenny, you don't like West Texas? I thought you were going to retire there.
I see the chat calling a lot of 60s, 67, 8, 5, 65, 69, 60, 65, 67. So everybody seems to be pretty, there seems to be a pretty consistent consensus on the score. And 58.
So doing the limbo with the score.
Definitely, definitely. Ranking at 16th place.
But definitely the room to grow, right?
Definitely. We got another 180 SX with Itoyama of Makeup Garage B2. Getting ready, now passing the last cone.
Swinging out, a little deep, nice.
A little bit out, but nice second zone. Could have been deeper on the clip and could have been deeper in zone 3, but a good angle altogether. Maintain good speed.
Overall, a nice, clean,
nice run. Nice run. I don't think he was even 2 tires out from the replay. Let me see the YouTube replay. Looks like 1 tire. I'm gonna stand up 1 second, stretch my legs. A little bit of more quiet and peace before the next run. Still waiting for the score, and that's a 66 for Itoyama Shuhei. Next one up is the Pink Monster S15, led by Kiminobu Deguchi of Garedori Kai ENJ with DSZ Enterprise. Seems pretty aggressive here. Getting some angle, that was a big risk, but lose a little bit of angle in 2. Zone number 3 seems to have performed a little bit better than the other 2.
So when he hit that grass, that caused him to gain a little bit extra angle, which put him a little bit offline going into zone 2. But overall, he was able to recover pretty nicely.
He did, yes. I mean, zone 2 was definitely his the low point of his run. But the clip seemed nice from this angle, and zone 3 he definitely corrected pretty well. Not corrected, but let's say made up pretty well.
It's so tricky once you get offline just a little bit, and that's all it takes, one little slip.
And one thing that people might not think about is that there is that split second that you have to correct everything. Like, you have a machine with a lot of horses under you, and it's not going to be the easiest thing to do. Throw the numbers in there, guys. Throw the numbers. Let's see who gets close.
$72.
Was it 72?
Yeah.
And next one up is another 15 with Team Vertex and TMS Racing, driven by Taiki Mizui.
Number 39. That's a beautiful looking car.
It does look really sick. But then again, I'm partial to Silvia, so it's
bringing it out nicely, deep into zone 1, transition zone 2. Plenty of angle coming through the inner clip. And running through zone 3.
I might have seen one of the better runs today. Nice speed and control in 1 and 2. Pretty deep in the clip. Could have been slightly deeper in zone 3 if you really want to nitpick, but all together, these look like a pretty nice run. Let's see what the drone says here, because that's actually a very
64
nice move.
inbound? What do you guys think?
Actually, from the drone perspective, even number 3 was actually pretty close. Maybe I would have preferred a little bit more angle, but let's see what the judges see. Throw the numbers in there. That was a 78 run to the judges.
Line 27, angle 26, style 25. Currently ranked number 6.
And there we go. JZX 100, Aoki Ryusuke of Garedori Kai by Now Japan team. I feel that everybody's getting a little bit more aggressive now. I don't know if it's like, you know, they're kind of trending in. They see other drivers doing it, so they feel like they want to do it too. Zone 1 and 2, nice and clean apparently. And zone 3, nice angle.
Super deep. Super deep.
Nice. Zone 3 was cool.
Yeah, they're just powering over and just gunning it. It's great.
Yeah, this was a nice, nice run. I reserve any comments on the clip because I couldn't see it, but the rest was pretty decent, and I think that the high point was zone 3. All in all, very nice run, and the smoke is still not clearing. Look, it's so...
I feel like it's clearing into us now.
Yeah, right now it's actually coming to us. Jesus. Score of 81, jumping to position number 3.
Oh, look, another clean.
Very nice, clean and simple. That's how we like them. Mark II, White River with Wacos, driven by Senna. Comes in and nice and deep on zone 1, and nice on zone 2 as well. Clip a little shallow, loses angle on 3. Unfortunately, seems to have completely missed zone 3.
Man, it was looking great.
Yeah, it was a very good run up until the clip. Like something happened between zone 2 and the clip.
Zone 1 looks great. Zone 2 looks good.
Yeah.
Miss shift coming into zone 3 maybe?
Yeah, probably. Senna grip pretty hard. And score of 0 for Senna. And speaking of, Team 0 is up with Toshihiko Mizuno with yet another S15 Silvia. And I know that I sound snarky, but I'm actually happy. It's one of my favorite cars, period.
So yesterday during practice, granted it was rain, but he was putting down some really nice runs.
Let's see how he does now. 1 and 2 and clip seem pretty nice, and zone 3. A very nice attack altogether.
A very nice, well put together run.
Yes. Really cool run, very smooth. I didn't see any hiccups. I don't know whether there was even one tire out, but it could have been, like Josh was saying earlier, giddy. For those of you learning Japanese, this was a nice, aggressive yet controlled run. Curious to see what the judges have to say about this. Smoke still literally clearing out. Nice and cloudy day here at Fuji Speedway for FDJ2. We're gonna come up, and that's an 85, and he jumps in first place, straight up.
It's still crazy because if you're thinking about it, there's still 15 points on the board that you can play with.
Reiya Kawase of Team Beast R. S14 going in. Nice and aggressive start. Could be one tire out on the first zone, zone 2. Nice start from the clip. And zone 3, he seems to maintain his angle. The only thing that I would worry about is whether there was tires out.
Oh, the number of tires out?
Yeah. But it was, if anything, just one.
Yeah.
And that's a view of the sky. 84, third place. That's definitely a good position to be, since we are
with 29, 30, 25 for.
Ooh, that's a. Is that a 350C? that's a 350C convertible.
An IS 350C.
by Team Kazama, Koji Nagase. Nice angle in 1 and 2. Could have been a little bit deeper, but the clip seems to be very deep. And zone 3 looked very well performed from here.
Yeah.
He did really well in 1. Was could have been a little bit deeper in 2, but corrected in the clip and in zone 3. All in all, a more than decent run. I agree. I liked the angle as well. And he maintained it pretty consistently.
Just putting it deep in there.
Yeah.
Especially zone 1.
Yeah, he did a very nice zone 1 and 3. Could have done a little bit better in 2. The clip looked nice as well.
If he could have held the transition between zone 1 and zone 2 just a little longer,
right,
could have pushed deeper into zone 2. And pushing deeper into zone 2 would have set him up a little bit better for the clip in 3.
Overall, 79, ranking at 8. Not a bad run. Not a bad run. And this should be it for qualifying run 1. And yes, we have Mizuno, Esaki, Reiya, and Kobayashi, respectively, in first, second. Well, actually, here I see first and second place, Mizuno and Esaki, although they have the same amount of points, and then Reiya at 84 points, holding the third place. Kobayashi 84 points, Aoki 81 points in position 5.
Yeah, definitely. That shallow on outer zone too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely hurt the points there.
it's hard to once you get that shallow.
雨の日の運転って心配ですよね。いざという時によりちゃんと止まれるタイヤといえば横浜タイヤでしょ。
晴れの日の約4倍も事故が多い雨の運転。横浜タイヤならより安心。
タイヤは雨で選ぼう。横浜タイヤ。
追い求めれば求めるほど遠ざかる時もある。でも理想に追いつけるのは自分だけだ。池江璃花子は横浜ゴムと世界に挑戦する。限界はない。行くぞ横浜。
MID ホイール Are you ready everybody? MID ホイールダンディームーディー MID ホイールキャンディーフレンディーホイールは MID
Ultimate lubricant. Mortis.
Made in Japan. Breed.
And we're back, and Josh will also be right back. And as you guys know, this is FDJ2, looking to find who the top 16 are going to be by the end of the day. The first round is over. This is Lucio, aka Italian in Japan, one of the 2 commentators for the day, and Josh is back. We have seen quite a few good runs here at Fuji Speedway today. Toshihiko Mizuno and Daichi Esaki are now leading the pack with 85 points. We've seen also a few mistakes, we've seen a few unfortunate events, but we are getting ready to start again.
Okay, and we are back. Car number 260, Chen Hisun, with Team Taiwan Elite Silvers. Last one was a 60.
He's definitely going to be more aggressive than he did at the beginning earlier. Nice zone 1 and 2. Good deep flip as well. Could have been quite deeper in zone 3. He may have missed it altogether. And if that's the case, it would be very unfortunate. He did very well on zone 1 and zone 2. Nice aggressive angle in the clip. Let me look at the replay here. I can't really see it, but it looks... He was out, what do you think?
For zone 3?
Yeah, could have been out.
Maybe not out. It would have been maybe barely clipping it.
Let's see.
It's giddy giddy.
Yeah, could have been giddy giddy. Regardless, he definitely could have been significantly deeper in zone 3. Here is another replay.
Bringing it down.
Zone 1, very strong. Zone 2, very strong. Big drift energy in the clip as well. And let's see what zone 3 brings them.
It's so tricky trying to see it from that angle.
Yeah.
Like from this angle, you can see where he's lined up. But looking at the camera angle from the other side,
yeah, it's almost impossible. Yeah, because the perspective is kind of weird. The drone shot would have actually helped a lot.
All the campers, just all throughout there. Is that new edition this year?
I would say so, because I don't remember seeing them. And yeah, I know the Fuji Speedway Hotel has similar like villas as well. They look very similar to the ones the Fuji Speedway Hotel has. They're kind of cool. That's a nice little compound. Actually, I don't even know how to get in there.
Oh, there's
this road here.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. That wash into zone 3. Oh, the 2 commentators are Josh Singletary and
Lucio Maurizi. Although I don't think I've ever said my first and last name live.
And
very nice in 1 and 2. I really liked it. Clip also was nice, and we're still waiting for the score.
so now you guys are seeing the cool villas that they have that are, I think, fresh this year. It's I think Fuji campsite. They're still doing a little bit more reviews.
Yeah, there's actually quite a bit of a discussion here among the judges, it looks like. So It doesn't seem to be an easy decision. We're looking at them as they are discussing.
So what the judges were reviewing was the angle coming through the inner clip.
Okay.
And that's why they reviewed it so many different times. And they've determined that he went straight during the inner clip. And that's why he's getting a 0 for this run.
I see.
It looked pretty up until that.
Yeah, no, it definitely looked pretty.
And they had reviewed it so many times too because they weren't quite sure.
Yeah, it was
if
a
it
was a long decision. Yeah, it took quite a bit of time. But regardless, we are moving on right now with Russell, 180SX RPM parts, and he's starting right now. Good aggressive start. He's going all in. He straightens in the second zone. Unfortunately, that's it. So he's coming from a previous run with 78 points.
So that first run should hopefully get him into it.
Yeah, hopefully. He had a very nice aggressive start in zone 1. And then I think he gained a little too much grip in approaching zone 2. Could not angle it anymore. Tried to correct the clip, and that's that.
Because he left zone 1 as early as he did, he didn't have many choices.
Yes.
So borderline still 68, so he's got 10 points to play with.
Next up is Trinity's Mark II, driven by Fuga Kimura. He comes out of a 62 in the previous run. We'll need to do a little bit better.
His number's 63, so
yeah,
just beat your number.
Just a little bit, a little bit better. And away he goes. Good zone 1. Zone 2 a little bit more aggressive, and the clip seems nice and stays consistent in zone 3. Could have given a little bit more angle, but altogether probably a better run than the one that he did earlier. He didn't come in too aggressive, but he maintained a very nice line and angle.
That should put him ahead of his the 62.
Yeah, probably most likely. I mean, I would say, but why not? Let's see it, guys. What do you think? I see 79, 77, 77, 78. So you guys are pretty consistent. It was actually a 71, which still is better than his previous 62.
And it's right on the border.
Right on the border. What is the cutout line right now?
71.
71.
Yeah, borderline. So
that's a tough place to be right now. And here we go with the next run. This is Yamaguchi, I think.
Yep. Yamaguchi with Dorioka with Autoway.
He was a little, he lost a bumper and he keeps on going zone 2 and clip. Kind of well done. all things considered, Zone 3 seems to be pretty clean too, I gotta say.
Now, I wonder,
Given the situation, that was pretty solid.
if your bumper falls off, right?
No.
Does that count for the zone?
No, it can't. Come on, it's gotta be the tires. I think the bumper. So he loses the bumper here. He has 1 or 2 tires out in the first zone. Loses the bumper there, probably from the curb. Keeps on going like that's not even a thing. I don't know what he's gonna score, but it was a fun run.
Anytime you lose your bumper, it's a fun run, right?
Well, yeah, it looked pretty cool too to have that tail like swinging there. Look, let's see if we can see how he lost it. Yeah, he probably got caught in the zebra, but he maintained a good angle and speed. I didn't see him twitch much.
Oh, dude, the drone footage, love it.
I love the drone footage. Like, it makes things so much clearer.
Especially when it's like right behind like that, you can see him hitting all the zones.
74, so his previous run was actually better at 79. And next up is our only 33 of the day, Wisteria STM Racing with Sugiura Naoki. He comes from a 0 run earlier.
Just poured on the gas. I love it.
Ready to redeem himself. He's going in. Ouch. Zone 2 definitely not very deep. Clip was okay. And Zone 3, probably the better of the zones. I may have seen 3 tires out, but let's see. In the first zone, he came in pretty strong and Giri Giri kana. So I'm hearing the announcer saying Giri Giri, but I don't know if it was Giri Giri. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Again, he comes from a 0 run earlier, so can't be worse than that.
I think they're going to go with the Giri Giri safe.
It did look like a 3 off from here, but
no. Even if he gets scored this run, do you think that he'll be able to make it into the show?
I don't know. If the cutout is 71, that's a pretty steep. That's a pretty steep score to match because he was kind of shallow in zone 2 for sure. Corrected the clip, corrected zone 3 from what I could see here, but that's a 63. So they did give him the Giri Giri, and he definitely scored significantly higher than earlier. But a little low for the cut.
Yeah.
Next one up, Team Y and J, Masayuki Minami.
Car number 26.
With S13 Sylvia with the cute eyes.
The 1 via?
What was that? Oh.
Yeah. So this is the one that had like the sighting run last time.
Yes.
Yeah?
He's doesn't seem to be wanting to go in.
Maybe he just wants to hit zone 3 really hard.
Like really hard. Unfortunately, I think this is all for Minami Masayuki.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like engine problems.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, that's part of the game, guys. Sometimes you don't even get to run, and that's just how it is. Unfortunate, however. Some sun is coming up right now. I can see a little bit of rays piercing through the clouds.
Next thing you know, it'll be 80 degrees.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. I dread Japanese summer. So even in spring, when it stops being freezing and it starts getting even a little warm, I see that as an omen to Japanese summer. Next one up is Suzuki Kenji with G Meister HPI Racing and NEET JZX 100 Chaser, coming from a 0 run. A little bit of a shallow angle on 1 and 2. Clip also, like, he is a little too deep in zone 3. Altogether could have been a better angle run, I would say.
Yeah, I'm already hearing giddy giddy.
Giri Giri than a... I don't know about the Giri Giri there. I think the bigger problem that he was having here is that he could not really find that angle, use that speed.
I mean, it's just tricky. I feel like he just didn't have the speed.
Yeah, he could have come in a little faster, and I think that he never really found the slide from the very beginning. He was gripping too much, never really found the right angle. Unfortunate, but let's see what happens. Yeah, you see, like, he's very almost straight through 1 and 2. Manages to still slide kind of far from the clip, and then yeah, that is a giddy giddy actually from the drone. I love the drone footage, dude. I love the drone footage.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that one's gonna probably end up being a 0 looking at the drone footage.
I see. And it is in fact a 0, so that is it for Kenji Suzuki. He will be allowed to go home early. Fat 5 Racing, Tomohiko Kobayashi with their 86. He's coming from a pretty good run with 83 points. In fact, very good run. Let's see if he can do any better. Would you play more conservative in this case, or would you just go all in, Josh?
Oh, dude, go all in.
And seems like he's trying. Yes, very nice 1 and 2. Very nice clip as well. Zone 3 could have been a little bit more angle. There's a lot of smoke there, though. Maintain speed. All in all, a good run.
He didn't pour on speed until a little bit later.
Yeah, very late. Yeah, he came in relatively conservatively here in Zone 1 and Zone 2. Nice angle, though, and he was right on the border. Did very well on the clip as well, at least from this angle. And then Zone 3, he just throttled in. Whee! He was a little straight maybe on the clip, actually, now that I see the drone.
But overall, very, very good run. Now, do you think that he'll beat his previous 83?
Okay, I don't want to talk score ever, but 83 is a really good run. And, you know, it's a hard to beat run, all in all. Let's see. So this was a fun run, although not flawless. And if I remember his previous run, I would have thought, oh, okay. This one is 85 points. He actually managed to best his previous score, and he went from 83 to 85. He is ranking number 1 alongside the other 85s, which at this point I actually forget. Isaki being one of them. And Mizuno being the other.
Car number 373, MSG Unami, MSG with F13. Bringing it around nice into 1, leaving a little early, leaving 2 a little early. Setting up perfect for Zone 3, and they hit the inner clip.
Zone 3 came in really nice. Could have been a little bit more assertive in Zone 1 and 2. And the clip seemed to be where he found his stride. But then again, this angle is tricky. I can't really see well.
So he was having some issues yesterday, missing the inner clip, coming out wide because he was taking Zone 2 a little wider than normal. So he was trying to trim off the edges on 2 to try and hit the clip closer to try and transition to 3 a little bit better.
But he takes home a 68. Which is an improvement from his previous 66 run. Nevertheless, is lower than the borderline.
but definitely has some great notes to take home.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Inoue was doing a pretty good run until he lost it. He's coming from a 0. Stewart Inoue, S15, Stewart with Crew Racing. Big wing. And
Just on the throttle immediately.
might as well go for all the marbles. That is an angle, all right. And zone 2 is a little shallow, but still a little bit shallow on the third zone as well. But all in all, cannot be.
Hopefully, he'll be able to get a score.
Yeah, it cannot be worse than 0 as his previous run. Very nice angle on 1. Very nice speed. He gets, I think, a little scared after that. Zone 2 and the clip a little bit more timid. Nevertheless, let's see what the score is going to be.
Just trying to connect them
Yeah.
right after you go super deep in one. These cabins, dude, like they're...
Yeah, you're fascinated with those. Like,
Because they
you kind
are.
of want to move in there.
Yeah. It's like your own little track neighborhood.
Oh, and we have a 70, which is not too bad. Not too bad. Just a little shy of the borderline. And a significant improvement from his previous run. Next up should be, yes, Hinato with his Chaser, Athlete, and LB Racing. I can hear that he's getting ready to go in hard.
Yeah. Just gunning
And
it.
he does. He's gunning it. He counts from a 79. Good zone 1 and good zone 2. Very nice angle, and the clip also maintains the angle and the speed. Oh, number 3 keeps it pretty consistent. These may be one of the better runs that I've seen today.
Oh, definitely. Just on throttle the whole time.
Nice. It looked there for a split second that he may have lost it, but actually he kept it right on the edge. He went in hard.
Yeah.
Let's see what the judges think about this. Let's see if he gets rewarded.
And you can tell by all the smoke.
Yeah, yeah, like, yeah. And the smoke is staying there. That's permanent right now. That he lives there. Call it in, guys. Call it in. I see a 90, 86, 82, 87, 87. Let's see. So everybody seems to be at least thinking of 80, but even high 80s. 87, which puts him in first place. And that was a really good run. I'm glad to see you rewarded.
I mean, just going in hard.
Yeah, the guy decided to go for blood, and damn, he took it home. Takuma Yokohama with Veicolo S15, coming from a 73. Slightly above the borderline.
Trying to build on the cushion a little bit.
A little bit more angle over there would have served him probably better, but he corrects in zone 2. He completely misses the clip, or at least so it seems, and zone 3 stays pretty deep. And bam, bam, bam.
Everything seemed to be going nice.
I think he could have gained more angle here, and then here he corrects, but then he seems to have missed. Like he couldn't really find the drift there.
Just washing out from
Yeah.
the inner clip.
I think the problem with the inner clip there is that after zone 2, he kind of gained grip. He lost the drift. He couldn't really gain an angle. Struggled at the very beginning as well, too, at least in my eyes.
He had like from 1 to 2 looked good. Coming out of 2, it was a little shallow, which led to him washing out.
He takes home 70. I mean, this run is a 65. His better score is a 73, which does put him above the borderline of 71 as of now. And the next one up with another S50 Japan Environmental Development Racing with Ballino, Soshiro Nakamura, number 7. Another big win coming in. He's going all in, good start. Loses a little bit of angle in 2, but maintains a good line for the clip and good angle on 3.
Yeah, after the inner clip, a nice switch back to get max angle going through
Yes.
zone 3.
Do you think he was on purpose to lose a little bit angle on 2 so that he could set up the clip better?
It lets you take a lot more speed going
Right.
through there.
And then here on 3, he seems to maintain a nice line and angle and deep enough. He's coming from 69, so if he wants to stay alive for the top 16, he needs 71 plus. I would have gone in maybe a little bit harder if I were him, like take a big risk. He scores an 81, so his strategy paid off, and he is definitely above the borderline, which is now 72. So anybody who was at 71, unfortunately, may have to look from the stands. And next one up is the Z33, driven by Jace of the Motorsports.
Beautiful zone 1, zone 2.
Beautiful.
Great inner clip, bring it out to zone 3.
Wow.
And
That was a fun run, and look at the line of smoke, so consistent.
I mean, that can only improve on his last run, yeah?
Yeah, his last run was, his last run was an 80. It's a pretty solid run. Zone 1 and 2 looked very clean, nice angle, nice speed, aggressive.
Yep. The smoke's rolling in now.
Yeah, yeah, and now it's, getting more compact. Nice fog. The drift fog. The fog of drift. This was all in all a good run, definitely. He's coming from a very high score regardless. That's the FDJ cones.
The inner clip to zone 3 is one of my favorite parts of this run.
And that's an 87, so he definitely improved, and not only did he improve, but he goes to first place, tying it up with Hinato of Athlete and LB Racing. Next one up, we have the Kita Power and KFK and Soran Daichi Isaki's S15 Sylvia. Coming in, gaining a little bit of drift already. That was a early angry start. Wow, nice. Good first area.
Yeah,
you could really see that break there. Keeps a nice consistent line through and through.
I mean,
he's pretty consistent with the run that he did before. It was an 85, and he did exactly the same thing. He controlled with easy brake, coming out of zone 2 right here. Bam! Love it. And
the last 2 runs,
yeah,
this is great. This is what I love to see.
He maintained a very good line, very good control. Yeah, you see that on a drone, and you could actually see he was very deep on the clip as well, and zone 3. This was a very, very good run, if I can say so myself,
Yeah.
by Daichi Esaki.
And now we just wonder what the score is.
Yeah, like I'm actually a little bit on the edge. 86. So he's definitely very up high in the echelon of drivers today. Borderline 72. He should be in second, third place, actually, yeah.
Because I think there's, what, 287s?
Yes, there's 287s as of now. And next one up is number
48.
48.
Tomoyuki
Yes, yes, yes.
Kitsushiba from OS Ginken Kamui Produce.
He's a little straight. Too bad. He loses it. He loses it. He comes from a negative run earlier as well. Unfortunately, today is not Kitashiba's day. And the sad lap.
I wonder the way he stopped. He's pulling over to the side.
Yeah, he's pulling
into
up.
the grass. Onto the...
Yeah, he's done. Like, he's done. He's like, okay, I live here now.
Oh. I would have thought maybe on the outside would have been a little bit better.
It would have been easier, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know what problems he's having right now, so maybe he could.
Yeah.
He would feel safer there. He definitely, he definitely found a little too much grip. Could not really find his slide from the very beginning.
The engine sounded fine. I don't know, maybe clutch.
Could be, yeah. And
Gonna be bringing out the rescue truck.
and I'm out of ink, so if there is any gentle soul who could give me another pen, well, but you're gonna be out though, like not that kind. Okay, wait, I found some ink on the other side of the tip of the pen. I'll try and maintain that angle. Nope, that's done too. Well, shoot.
Oh, here's the actual ranking right now.
Oh yes, we had Jace and Hinato in first and second place with 87, Daichi Esaki with 86, Tomohiko Kobayashi 85, and Toshihiko Mizuno 85 as well, and Kawase Reya 84.
What do you think the final cut number is going to be?
Final cut number, I mean, if these guys keep running the way they're running right now, we might jump to 74. Because I'm seeing like the latest runs have been, the ones that actually scored were pretty good. People are definitely giving it their all. It's their last chance to stay in the list. Right now at the bottom is 193 Kimi Nobu Deguchi. Same points as Yuiki Inaoka, so right now they must be a little nervous. If the cutout line gets any higher than that, they will have to watch from the stands.
We have still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. So
that's right, yeah.
So you know that they're going to be throwing it in hard, especially
yeah.
when they know what the cutoff is.
Yeah, that's their chance to, you know, stay in the race, maybe kick somebody out.
Then we have 4 more people on top of that that are also below the cutoff.
That's right.
So, you know,
these guys are going to bring it in.
Yeah, you know they're not playing it safe.
Yeah, they can't. I see a Z there. A replay
Yeah,
of
it's a replay for
yes,
Jace.
Jay, who took the lead with this very run.
Just the angle and just give it all you got.
Yeah, that was nice. That was exciting. That is correct. For now, the cutout is 72. As long as you stay above 72, you are fine. However, 72 is a pretty high cutout score. It's definitely not easy to score that high consistently. And we're seeing now that Kitashiba's 86 is being escorted out.
And here's the replay run from Hinato.
From Hinato, yes. Also very good run, as the score reflects. Very young driver too.
Imagine that, competing at Fuji in middle school.
Right. That's crazy.
Okay, they just got him off course.
Yes, so we are probably getting ready for the next run.
Yep. Then the warm-up box.
Yes, that's the warm-up box, and we're going in right now with Takata Takeru coming in from an unfortunate 0. Garage Takata with auto shop wise. Beautiful S15. Beautiful S15. Sorry, guys. Still the flag is down, so we're still waiting a little bit.
We're just waiting on
the safety car, no, the emergency car. You can't say safety car on track because, I mean, it's very specific.
He's just hanging out.
Yeah, he's chilling. He's chilling.
Just, you know, visiting each one of the
all the corners,
the pit areas. Okay, they got the all clear.
Once again, 2:15. Takeru Takata is about to go, and in fact, he's going. You can already hear that he's about to bring it, and he very well should. And let's see what he does. A little bit more angle there would have been better on 1 and 2, but he maintains a good line. A little wide, too wide. Too bad, too bad.
Unfortunately, he's just carrying too much speed.
Yeah.
And washed out with the inner clip, which just threw him off track. So because he had shallow in zone 1, shallow in zone 2, he carried too much speed into the inner clip, which pushed him right outside before he gets home.
Too bad for Takata. That's another 0 for Garage Takata and Auto Shop Wise team. But yes, I agree. I do love the green S15 too. There is something about the S15 that speaks to me though, since I was a kid. So yeah, and there are certain colors. I don't know, maybe being Italian and being very passionate with some Italian cars whose main color is green. I do like those kinds of green. And we have another Silvia coming up, Sensei Sugisaki, coming from a very good 84 with LG Project and TMS Racing. Coming in zone 1, brings it in hard. Nice zone 1 and 2. I would have kept and zone 3 very deep. I would have hoped for better angle for Sensei. But speed-wise and line-wise, to me, it seemed to be good. What do you think, Josh?
So he had good angle, good speed through zone 1, zone 2. But it's tricky. A little bit more angle in zone 2 to push you to the inner clip. And with the inner clip, a little bit more angle to keep you from washing out in 3.
Yeah,
washed out a little bit, but it's hard to see from there.
Here. Yeah, I would have wanted to see a little bit more angle, both in 1 and 2. But then again, it could have been strategically designed to get a better clip and a better zone 3. So all in all, yeah, it was a very, very nice run.
On the plus side, he's sitting nice with an 84.
Yeah, he's sitting pretty comfortable right now, so it's very, very unlikely he's gonna get cut out.
So that might have been just to clean up some stuff that he was trying to work on.
Yeah,
before.
fair enough. From above, actually, that's yeah, I maintain that I wish I could have seen more angle and the clip. Oh, mama! Wait.
It went from giddy to.
Wow. Okay, so the clip was actually completely missed, and this actually gives you an idea, guys. From our angle, well, we can see the clip is actually very, very hard to gauge. The perspective makes it almost impossible. Let's see if they give it 3 tires out or not.
Yeah, my guess is it's going to be a 0 with the overhead clip. Or the overhead drone footage.
Yeah.
It looks like 3, maybe even 4 tires out. Right at zone 3. Or before zone 3.
Yeah, I thought I saw 3 tires out, but we'll see. Nevertheless, Sensei is in the run as of now with 84 points, actually quite high in the list of drivers that are safe. I don't know, man.
They're talking about how that last one, you see the bump of them coming back onto the track.
Okay, yeah. I see. So we're snooping here on the judges.
They're still trying to decide because it is that close.
We got some insider info here from Josh.
It's all just luck.
But nevertheless, yeah, his score was a good score to begin with, so he came in maybe a little bit more relaxed, risked a thing or two.
There could just be a bit of experimenting too.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's very unlikely he's going to get cut out. You never know, but it's very unlikely. Still not mathematically impossible, I would say. And it's a 75 and puts him at 13th place. But wait, no, he's at... Sorry, I stumbled upon my own words. And now Okada Ryuma to redeem himself. Kaitaku Racing's AS15 coming from a 0. Definitely quite a bit of speed, definitely quite a bit of anger there. And nice zone 1. And nice zone 2 could have been a little bit deeper, but it was to set up probably the clip. The clip was very nice. And zone 3, nice angle, nice speed. He may have lost the line there towards the very, very end. Let's see if he's safe or not.
So the judges are definitely going to be looking at this.
Yeah, they're definitely looking at that.
Zone 3 to finish line.
It was a really, really good run up until zone 3. Something happened behind the curtain of smoke that I couldn't see, but he seems to have lost the line on zone 3 right before the end line. It was all in all.
It was all in all a solid
run. Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked how he set up the clip. Very good clip there too. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, he just runs out of zone 3 at one point in an almost straight line.
So because he counter drifted after zone 3, he's probably gonna get a 0. So if he would have just held the drift just a little longer,
Let's see what they do. Let's see what the score is. Okay, yeah, he does get a 0, and this 0, from what we hear, evidently is because he tried to counter drift.
So what happened is he ended up having to leave zone 3 because he was afraid that he was going to spin out. Because if you spin out right after
Of course, yeah.
the finish, that's a 0 also. So I think he was trying to fix that, but he overfixed it, I guess.
Unfortunately, yes, it didn't work out for him. Now we have the only 34 of the day coming from a 79 with Yuiki Naoka, Bold World and Junction. And that is a very deep zone 1 and deep enough zone 2. Very nice clip. Zone 3 may be a little shallow, but he maintains a good line and speed. Finishes the run. Let's see if he did better than before. Zone 1 was a little concerning, but I don't think he was three tires out. Definitely giddy there. Come on, like that was.
I hear Nihon, so 2 times. So should be safe for the incomplete. Now, whether he'll beat the 72.
Well, he's coming from a 72 or 79. I have a 79 here, but I may very well be wrong. Don't get me wrong. So let's see, either 72 or 70. Let's say 72. 72 would be still in the safe zone, but I don't know for how long. We still have quite a few rounds to go. Don't know if that's gonna hold. That's a 75 coming from a 72, so that's definitely an
So it gives him a little bit more breathing room, but
yes,
that's number 14.
That's right. So I apologize for saying earlier that he was coming from a 79. Evidently, I was wrong. But well, it is now a 75. Next one up is Magician's Team with Shuichi Shinouchi as 14. Good zone 1. Straightens up a little bit in zone before zone 2. The clip is a little shallow, and zone 3. I wish I had seen more angle, but he does maintain zone 3's line. He's coming from a 0. There is only room for improvement here.
I'd like to see some drone footage for this one.
Yeah. Now we're gonna see it pretty clearly.
Yeah. It's nicer 1. Could have held 2 a little longer.
I saw a bit of a hiccup between 1 and 2. I'm curious to see it now from the aerial perspective if they show us.
So they show us the aerial view. I'm like, maybe when the car would be nice.
Yeah, it would be better. It would give us a better insight. 72, right on the borderline.
And he's number 16 right
of
now.
safety. Yeah, he's 16. So like really, really in purgatory right now. Next one up is Eijio Noguchi of Haruzaki Racing with the GR86. Beautiful colors. Also coming from a 0. Yeah, but the colors, dude, they're so good. I absolutely love them. Nice zone 1, very, very deep. Maintains good angle and speed on zone 2. A little shallow, but the clip is also okay. He may be here. Zone 3, I think, sealed his fate.
Zone 1, still looking good. Zone 2,
gains a little bit
shallow.
of speed, but I think maybe he done it on purpose to get the clip better. I don't know.
Maybe a bit more angle through the inner clip.
It would have, would have helped. Yeah, he definitely lost it between 2 and the clip, and then got punished in 3. next one up. Sorry, I was actually caught up reading the chats. S13 Sylvia of Tamematsu Thunderbird with Kiyama Jinja, driven by Tomoharu Nishizaki. Zone 1, solid. And zone 2 straightens a little bit, but touches the clip well and gains a good angle and line in zone 3. He's coming from 62. He may have improved his score. Whether he is above the borderline, that remains to be seen. All in all, not a bad run.
Oh, nice. You get to see it from the top.
There we go.
Zone 1.
Lose a little bit of angle in 2, but the clip looked, looked nice. And zone 3, nice and clean. Yep. Altogether, solid run. He may stay within the cutout.
Coming from a 62.
Yeah, he's probably going to improve, but 74, so he is in the safe zone for sure, but that's bad news for the 72s because that brings the borderline to 73. And the sun is up as well. And I'm up too because I gotta stretch my legs.
And car 614, Ken Young, KCM, Trade, and TRC.
Yay, Alteza.
Alteza.
Coming from a 0, there's definitely room for improvement. He'd better bring his A game right now. And let's see. Is it me or he's starting a little timid?
He's just trying to figure it out. When to hit the gas and just floor it. Good.
Deeper angle would have served. Maybe he's playing it a little safe. Zone 3. He's okay. I think he did okay in zone 1 and 3.
Much better than his last run.
Definitely better than the last run, yes.
But that being said, that the 360 he had in the track was pretty good.
That it was really cool. That is definitely going to make the highlights of the day. I mean, shoot, that is definitely a video that I would have wanted to take.
Quite a bit of wavering.
Yeah, he was a little insecure there. Should have been a little bit more assertive. Coming from a 0, last opportunity to score high. I would have brought it all. But then again, it's easy to speak when you're on this side of the track.
like, oh. I just would have hit all the songs super deep with great angle.
I would have been better than everybody else in the world.
All the speed that I can take.
Which incidentally is very ironic because I suck at drifting. So it's like...
Oh, 67.
67, it is better than a 0, but it's nowhere near what is needed to stay alive today. Borderline 73. So he right now is in 22nd place.
And
that it?
Did you? Okay. Next one is car 62, Tatsuya Kobayashi with Team Trinity Racing, JZX 100 Mark II.
Which means we lost Wu Timmy of RSR and TRC Racing. Beautiful, beautiful looking Mark II. And these cars are so cool.
Yeah.
Coming from 58, he is betting it all right now, and deep and aggressive zone 1, very shallow zone 2, does touch the clip, and in zone 3 he's almost turning out. He doesn't quite straighten, but he definitely gained a little too much grip. There wasn't enough drift there, nowhere near enough angle probably to score high.
Zone 1 super deep.
Yeah, he was solid, and in zone 2 something changes.
He just switched back from 1 to 2 a little too soon.
And he almost loses it completely there, but somehow maybe maintains it. Let's see. I'll do you one more. Not only are you watching a Japanese sport eating Korean noodles, but you're hearing a commentary by an American announcer and an Italian announcer. How international is that?
Yeah.
It was very hard to see from here whether he hit zone 2. I'm not sure he did. He may have brushed it though.
Giri giri.
Giri giri ka.
It looked like maybe he transitioned right before and maybe missed it a little shallow. One thing that's fun is, like, looking at the different zones here, you can see everybody's running deep in the zone because you can see the line from the inside of the zones.
Right. And it's a 63 for him, an improvement on his previous run, but again, nowhere near enough to stay in the race. Next one up is 180 SX driven by Shuhei Itoyama of Makeup Garage B2. 66 is his current score. Definitely hoping for better.
Oh, nice zone 1.
Nice zone 1 and 2 actually. Clips the clip properly, and zone 3 may be a little shallow, but all in all, doesn't look like a bad run.
Hopefully he can jump up a little bit because his last run was 66.
Yeah. From my point of view, it does look like a better run than the one that he had earlier. Mount Fuji. Today he appears.
Between tire smoke and clouds.
Let's see how Itoyama scores with his second and last run of the day. Will he stay in the top 16 or will he have to go home? That's a 78, so he is safe. And the cutout line right now is a very solid 74. So quite a few people right now are shaking. Even some of the better runs from earlier right now would not be enough if they don't score higher in the second run. Pink Monster S15, Garedori Kai, ENJ, and the DZ Enterprise, driven by Deguchi Kiminobu. Nice and aggressive, coming from a 72, which is not enough to stay alive. Very deep zone 1. Completely missed zone 2, it looks like, but stays within the clip, and the zone 3. That is an ouchie.
Yeah. I think that the little bit of grass he hit was just enough to throw his line off coming into zone 2.
Ah, so you think that
so then he
1
transitioned too soon.
Ah, I see what you mean.
And then that caused him to push zone, or push the in clip, which made it harder for zone 3. Oh, this is even better view of Fuji.
Yeah, it's pretty. I wish we were pointed there. It's actually behind us, kind of behind us, like slightly to the right behind us. I don't think this is going to be a better than, yes, that's a 64, which unfortunately means that Kiminobu is out for the day.
18th place, respectable, but not quite.
Not quite enough, unfortunately. Mizui is coming from a 78 run, so he could improve, but it's still a pretty safe score right now.
Team Vertex and TMS Racing. Hitting zone 1 nice. Zone 2 nice and deep.
Very nice clip.
Clip.
Zone 3, he seems to be a little shallow. I don't know if he touched it or not.
Let's see on the replay.
We need the drone because I'm sure he was not deep enough in zone 3, but I don't know if he was so shallow to actually not even touch it. Okay, there it is. Okay. Definitely zone 1 was solid and zone 2 looked really good. Nice angle, nice smooth movement. The clip was beautiful. And zone 3, he did touch it. He did touch it. So he did end the run. Coming from a 78, let's see.
I know if he was deeper in zone 3, that I think that he would get definitely more than the 78.
Yeah, yeah. I think, yeah, that could have cost him quite a few points. It was nevertheless a good run. That's a 79, so it is an improvement. And even that 1 point kind of puts him in a definitely safer position considering the 74 borderline and 5 runs to go. So at this point, some people are definitely relaxing. Aoki Ryusuke, Garidori Kai, Buy Now Japan, JZX100 coming from an 81 score.
He's in the safe zone.
He is definitely in the safe zone. So let's see if he decides to push it harder or to experiment a bit. He did push pretty hard. Zone 1, very, very deep. Zone 2, kind of normal. And he does flip the clip. Zone 3, beautiful line. And he seemed to be pretty deep as well.
It's great. Just coming around, feeding it more gas. And just having fun with it.
The clip was a little shallow, I think, from the replay, but not enough to really cost him that much, probably.
Got some fans waving some flags, having a good time.
That's a 74. He's 81 holds. Next one up is Senna with White River and Waco's JZX100 Mark II coming from a score of 0. So here is the redemption run. Good
Looking
zone
great
1,
so far.
very aggressive zone 2, and the clip, he is at high speed.
Looks like that.
Looks good.
A lot better than the 0.
A lot better than the 0.
Bringing it around super deep into 1.
Yep.
Good transition into 2. Nice and deep.
Nice deep in the clip too. Like they told him to bring it, he brought it.
They're like, hey, we want you to hit every single rumble strip, and I think that's what he did.
Yep. Senna definitely did a much better job than the previous run. Let's see where that places.
They're like, hey, rumble strips. Here we go. I mean, from the 0, what do you guys think? I think
it ain't gonna be 0.
Yeah, definitely not a 0.
85 for Senna, ranking at 6. Senna jumps really high from his previous position of, well, nothing, to ranking 6th, effectively being safe and guaranteed a spot in the 16.
Yes, and pushing up that the cutoff.
Definitely. S15 Sylvia Team 0 Toshihiko Mizuno coming from an 85, so a pretty relaxed run for Mizuno. That doesn't mean that he's not bringing it, because he is. Zone 1 and 2, nice and clean, a little shallow in the clip. He's losing it. He's lost it. I think. The smoke actually covered it, but he definitely looked but he had lost it.
Yeah, when they show the replay, he might have
Maybe kept it until the very last second, but he does a very good job here in zone 1 and 2. I found them to be a little wide in the clip, and in zone 3, maybe he did hold it.
Yeah, that's zone 3. It's another one of the yiddies.
Yeah, it's too bad. The 60. I mean, the third line, the third zone may have cost him. Yeah, it did cost him a lot. However, he's still sitting pretty at 85.
Oh, it's 2 rounds of qualifying. 2 qualifying runs, that is.
And now it's Kawasereya with Team Beast R, and he's black and white as 14. Lots of smoke, lots of anger. Damn, nice one. Nice 2. Nice clip.
And deep into 3.
Nice 3. Damn, he's coming from an 84. I thought he would have lost quite a bit of angle coming in from the clip towards zone 3, but
he was able to carry it out.
He definitely did carry it. In fact, even improved it. Really nice and clean run. Here's where I thought he would have lost it, but he did not. Our best friend, the drone here, bringing in a much better view.
I think with the 84 that he had, I think that this might even be an improvement on it.
These may very well be. I mean, I'm still uncertain because I definitely did see him straighten up a little bit before 3. But it was not bad at all. Coming from an 84, nevertheless, he's going to be very safe.
Oh, 88.
88. It was an improvement, in fact. So not only does improve his score, but he actually goes and ranks first as of now with only Koji Nagase left to run. Right now, the cutout is 75. A lot more people have been cut out from the potential top 16. And
on the plus side, these last 3 drivers, they wouldn't have knocked out anybody new. It only just shuffles the order.
And here is Nagase Koji of Team Kazama with his Lexus IS 350C, coming from a 79. Very deep, number 1. Number 2 and clip actually pretty solid, and number 3 gains even more angle and leaves the run safe. He's coming from a 79. He is guaranteed a spot, but let's see if he improved on his score.
He definitely finished strong.
Yeah, he did.
So 2 tires out, zone 1.
I thought actually zone 2 to the clip would have been worse, but he proved me wrong.
Oh, yeah. He was definitely able to carry zone 2 to the clip a lot better than you would expect.
Yeah, I thought that he was going
to.
Yeah. Glad to be wrong, glad to be wrong. Team Kazama and Koji Nagase coming from a 79.
Just tallying up the scores now.
78. So he stays more or less where he was at. But regardless, within the top 16 for FDJ2. We saw quite a few nice and solid runs, some really beautiful runs for at FDJ2 qualifiers today. Top 16 have been established. We will see the official scoring and top 16 soon. A lot of young drivers.
There's a number 1 qualifier.
There we go. Kawase Reiya, Jace, Hinato, Daichi Esaki, Tomohiko Kobayashi, Toshihiko Mizuno, Sena, Ryusuke Oki, Soshiro Nakamura, Taiki Mizui, Koji Nagase, Yohei Yamaguchi, Shuhei Itoyama, Bear Russell, Sugisaki Sensei, and Yuki Inaoka, all safe. Very unfortunate for the rest of the drivers. There is always another day. The cut out was 75, the top score is 88. This was a good day, and the sun is coming up. Quite a few very good runs. We're seeing some relaxed people in the pits right now. At first place, we have Reiya Kawase with 88.
It's great having such young kids out, just hitting the track and hitting it hard.
Yeah, yeah.
そうですね。あんま練習走行今日なんかいろいろ他の方の
Yeah,
トラ
that's
ブルがあ
very
ったりして
good.
走れなかったんですけど、シミュレーターである
Very
程度
good
形は
positioning.
なんていうんですか、ベースは作ってきたんで走りの。そこから1本目はそれ通りにやって、84ポイントで。
They do carry the
ま
future
ずは
of
予
the
選を通すみ
sport
たいな
on
感
their
じで、2本
shoulders.
目はもう
It's nice to see
なんてい
that
うんで
they
すか
hit it
一か
hard
八かみたいな
now.
感じで、
And
全力で
it
やった
makes
結
you
果
wonder what's going to be when they gain some
88ポイントで
experience on top of that
1位
skill
なん
and
ですか
talent
ね
that
優
they
勝
have
することが
already.
できて非常にもうなんか今まで
And now we
惜
have
しいとこ
the
で
clean
完走優
up
勝逃してたん
and
でめ
double
ちゃくちゃ気
checking
分がいい
crew
で
on
す。
track, redoing the
走
lines.
りどのような
It
走り
appears
を見せたいですか？
getting
そうですね、
ready
明
for
日も
the
先
free
行は
practice
統
later
一は
for
あると思うんですけ
FDJ1.
ど、先行は今日みたいに、いい走りを安定させて決勝までできたらいいなって感じで、後追いはそうですね、結構
No
なんか非
accident.
力
Well,
な
there was
車な
only
んです
just
け
one
ど、
minor
ま
accident
だこの非
today
力な SR で
earlier.
も、
Somebody ended up on the grass and
頑張ればま
uh,
だ全然その表彰
against
台
the
J2 でも
tires,
乗れる
but
よみ
other
たい
than
な。
that, no
もうなんていうん
major
ですかね、みんなに本当希望を与えるじゃないですけ
accidents.
ど、
A couple of spins.
SR の希望となれるようなかっ
One
こいい
in
走りを
particular, very
明
cool,
日
the
できたらいいな
Altezza.
って思ってます。
ありがとうございます。明日も頑張ってください。
You had the 360.
Yeah, the 360 was badass.
Oh, I think doing a replay of
Yeah.
the high score run.
You could see from the smoke this was going to be a good and solid run, and in fact it was. And he used all the zones and the clips to the fullest, left a trail of smoke, perfectly drawing the line that he had with his car. I love that run.
I don't know how many times I've seen like the replays on a monitor, and I'll look up at the track and I'm such a dummy because I'm expecting the car to be there because I see it on the replay.
Because your brain tricks
Yeah,
you.
it's like, oh, okay. Oh, nope, there's no car there. I've done it the 10th time today, so.
And yes, the top 16 are going to be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have the qualifiers for FDJ1, the top 32, as well as
Finishing off the top 16.
finishing off, yes, the top 16 of FDJ2. Tomorrow is going to be a nice and busy and exciting day. Make sure that you tune in. Yeah, Box this is one of the better looking backgrounds for any track that I know of in Japan.
雨の日の運転って心配ですよね。いざという時によりちゃんと止まれるタイヤといえば横浜タイヤでしょ。
晴れの日の約4倍も事故が多い雨の運転。横浜タイヤならより安心。
タイヤは雨で選ぼう。横浜タイヤ。
追い求めれば求めるほど遠ざかる時もある。でも理想に追いつけるのは自分だけだ。池江璃花子は横浜ゴムと世界に挑戦する。限界はない。行くぞ横浜。
MID ホイール Are you ready everybody MID ホイールダンディームーディー MID ホイールキャンディーフレンディーホイールは MID
Ultimate lubricant. Mortis.
Made in Japan. Breed.